what's the impact of going to a bigger screen, a bigger hole? How is that going to affect our bacteria buildup?
Yeah, so the bacteria is the amount of water that runs past a particular spot. So the more square inches we got a screen, so the bigger the hole, the bigger diameter screen, the more square inches of screen we've got, the lesser water we can get running past one particular square inch, or 25 mil square, the longer it's going to take to build up on that particular area. You can't solve the problem, but you can certainly prolong the problem by going a bigger screen, have less water running past that particular spot, and the sand outside. In theory, if you were put in a 6-inch screen 10 feet long, 3 meters long, it might take 5 years for that to build up. But if you were to go with a 12-inch screen, 3 meters long, it might take 10 years for that problem to be as bad, because we're not running as much water past 1 square inch. Iron bacteria tends to like velocity. So going with the bigger screen, we cut back that velocity by heaps and heaps and heaps. So yeah, that also helps a lot. Velocity's got a fair bit to do with the,
And of course, we know that high velocity going through screens adds to extra energy anyway in delivering water to the surface.
Exactly.
So slowing that down is a good thing for energy costs and also for bacteria.
Well, don't forget too, when you start cutting back your flow rate through your screen, you're also affecting your water level. So the slower the water comes into the screen, that means that my water level in my bore gets lower and lower because the water can't get in as far. So if I can keep my water level up higher, that's less head, less energy, the water coming in.
So you're talking about the standing water level, and then as we start pumping, it starts to drop down as we bring in, as we start to take water.
As you restrict it from coming in, it draws down this way because it can't get in this way. So,
So the key there really, if you're talking about trying to minimise the impact of bacteria on our pumping infrastructure, we're usually trying to go to the maximum size diameter. That's the biggest hole we can go. And also the length. I think typically we see a bit shorter in the Burdekin.
It comes back to dollars and cents again. Like stainless steel used to be like gold. You know, people used to say stainless steel, oh, it's going to cost a lot of money. Well, I can buy stainless steel bolts from the same price as steel ones these days, and screen is very similar. Screen has not gone up in price over the last 20 years. Not a hell of a lot, to be quite honest with you. So 6 meters of 12-inch screen only runs around $3,000 now, and that's a one-off investment. You know, once you've made that investment, it's going to look after you for the whole life of that bore. Where if it's stainless or PVC casing, that's virtually your lifetime or more. So So do the dollars to see what difference going from a 6-inch to an 8-inch to a 10-inch to a 12-inch size screen and getting an extra meter put on, and have a look at what impact that's going to have on energy cost. But also in those problematic areas, particularly we've got iron bacteria, have a think about what impact that's going to have on our maintenance costs and longevity of that system. So if you go with a 12-inch screen against a 6-inch screen, you might only have to clean that bore and that pump out every 10 years, where with the 6-inch screen you might be doing it every 5. So, well, and that's a bit of a rule of thumb. We don't really know that because every iron bacteria is different and every issue is different.